Morning, everybody. So, have we got a treat for you today? Let me ask you a question. What was the most nerve-wracking moment of your entire tenure at ADP? Not your first net new, not your first day. It was the interview process, right? Everybody felt really nervous during their interview process. So, what's pretty interesting is we actually have behind-the-scenes footage of all of our managers' first ever interviews with ADP. So let's take a look.
Jenna Kotler's first interview in Capital.
Well, Jenna, I'll be honest. Everything looks great. I mean, we're very impressed by your resume. You interviewed very well. We're prepared to make an offer. Is there anything that you would require, any requirements that you have before we move forward?
Well, I think if I work for the next 4 years, then I'm probably going to want the next 2 off.
2 years? That seems a little excessive, demanding that you get 2 years off. I mean, I don't know that we're going to be able to do that for you.
Well, I'm going to be the best thing that ever happened to this office, so I think we can work it out.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm going to have to. I really don't think my bosses are going to go for that, to be honest.
You know what? Take it or leave it.
Ben Jacobs' first interview.
Hi, Brian.
Yes.
Hi, Ben Jacobs. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Ben. Have a seat.
All right, thank you. It's great to be here. It's
Good to have you.
All right.
Ben, I gotta tell you, I'm really impressed by the resume.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for this opportunity. So.
Good. We'll dive right in.
All right.
What would you say is the most effective way to communicate with a seasoned rep here?
You know, Brian, that's a great question. I think the best way to answer that question is to let you know that in the past 4 years, the Southern Maryland Pepsi plant was the #1 performing Pepsi plant in the entire country.
Well, that's great. It doesn't really answer my question, though. So let's just move on to another subject here.
Okay.
Now, what's the first thing you would implement if you came to ADP?
You know, the first thing when I was sitting in that lounge area out there was a Coke vending machine. That's completely unacceptable. First thing, get rid of that and bring in Pepsi.
Interesting. Okay. Let's say I hired you. Would you just stop talking about Pepsi?
You know, I think I could do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Mark Calabro's first interview.
Mark Calabro.
Hey, great to meet you. How you doing?
Have a seat.
All right. So, what do we got going on here? Let's just talk about what's going on.
Okay. So, just take a look at your resume.
Uh-huh.
I gotta be honest with you, Mark. I don't really see how GTL, smushing, and getting Snooki pregnant are applicable skills.
Well, I'll tell you what. You know what? Let's just throw that resume away. Here's what we're gonna do. All right. This is what we have to talk about. Okay. Do you want to know what my Jersey Shore nickname is?
Sure.
It's the micromanagization.
Okay, and why?
Well, you know what? Just wait 2 years and my team will tell you.
Okay.
Chris Mancini's interview for management.
So, Chris, why do you think you're the best fit for this job?
There are a number of reasons. First one, nobody in the office can rock a pen in their ear like I can. That's number one. Number two, I'm from New York. Not just any New York. I'm from the streets of suburban upstate New York, which inevitably means that I am tougher than anyone in this office. Dan Rafiti, give me a freaking break. That kid wrestled in college. What is that? Josiah Novak, come on. He was a bodybuilder. Yeah. What did he build? Nothing. Come on, please. And then who's my competition? Preziosi? Please, that kid, he's such a chump. He's New Jersey Italian. He wouldn't know the difference between a meatball and a chicken parm. And besides, last year, I beat that kid in an arm wrestling match in 3 seconds. Are you kidding me? And do you know how many push-ups he can do? You know what, better yet, how many push-ups do you think I can do?
I don't know.
You know what, let me show you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 18. 19. 20.
Are you done?
Yeah. Did I get the job?
Yeah. Preziosi could only do 5.
Oh, I knew it. Awesome.
So we all know Dana recently got promoted to Divisional Vice President, and that is so awesome. Dana, we are so proud of you. But little did you know that your first ever interview at ADP, we actually got video footage of that. Now, we all know that Dana's been at ADP for a really long time, but I think some of you will be surprised just how long.
Well, I mean, Dana, I got to be honest with you. I am very impressed with your resume, but, you know, the fact is that I'm a little concerned about your age.
But DVP is well here.
Yeah, well, while that might be true, Dana, I mean, I'm pretty sure that if I hire you, I'm not only going to get fired, but I'm going to get arrested.
But I want to work now. ADP. ADP is the best company ever. I want to start now.
I mean, Dana, can you even read yet?
Oh, please, you don't need to read to sell payroll.
So there you have it, everybody. Maybe next year, your first ever interview at ADP will be captured in the behind-the-scenes footage. Until then, I hope you all have a great year. Let's finish strong and start strong. Go ADP.